the most cursed new god, the most cursed new gods, a most cursed new god, the most cursed new goddess, the most cursed new goddesses, a most cursed new goddess, the most cursed old god, the most cursed old gods, a most cursed old god, the most cursed old goddess, the most cursed old goddesses, a most cursed old goddess, the most cursed greater god, the most cursed greater gods, a most cursed greater god, the most cursed greater goddess, the most cursed greater goddesses, a most cursed greater goddess, the most cursed lesser god, the most cursed lesser gods, a most cursed lesser god, the most cursed lesser goddess, the most cursed lesser goddesses, a most cursed lesser goddess, the most cursed greater spirit, the most cursed greater spirits, a most cursed greater spirit, the most cursed lesser spirit, the most cursed lesser spirits, a most cursed lesser spirit, the most cursed major god, the most cursed major gods, a most cursed major god, the most cursed major goddess, the most cursed major goddesses, a most cursed major goddess, the most cursed minor god, the most cursed minor gods, a most cursed minor god, the most cursed minor goddess, the most cursed minor goddesses, a most cursed minor goddess, the most cursed superior god, the most cursed superior gods, a most cursed superior god, the most cursed superior goddess, the most cursed superior goddesses, a most cursed superior goddess, the most cursed inferior god, the most cursed inferior gods, a most cursed inferior god, the most cursed inferior goddess, the most cursed inferior goddesses, a most cursed inferior goddess, the most cursed ancestor god, the most cursed ancestor gods, a most cursed ancestor god, the most cursed ancestor goddess, the most cursed ancestor goddesses, a most cursed ancestor goddess, the most cursed ascendant god, the most cursed ascendant gods, a most cursed ascendant god, the most cursed ascendant goddess, the most cursed ascendant goddesses, a most cursed ascendant goddess, the most cursed descendant god, the most cursed descendant gods, a most cursed descendant god, the most cursed descendant goddess, the most cursed descendant goddesses, a most cursed descendant goddess, the most cursed transcendent god, the most cursed transcendent gods, a most cursed transcendent god, the most cursed transcendent goddess, the most cursed transcendent goddesses, a most cursed transcendent goddess, the most cursed future god, the most cursed future gods, a most cursed future god, the most cursed future goddess, the most cursed future goddesses, a most cursed future goddess, the most cursed present god, the most cursed present gods, a most cursed present god, the most cursed present goddess, the most cursed present goddesses, a most cursed present goddess, the most cursed past god, the most cursed past gods, a most cursed past god, the most cursed past goddess, the most cursed past goddesses, a most cursed past goddess, the most cursed god, the most cursed gods, a most cursed god, the most cursed goddess, the most cursed goddesses, a most cursed goddess, the most cursed half god, the most cursed half gods, a most cursed half god, the most cursed half goddess, the most cursed half goddesses, a most cursed half goddess, the most cursed vessel, the most cursed vessels, a most cursed vessel, the most cursed person, the most cursed persons, a most cursed person, the most cursed image, the most cursed images, a most cursed image, the most cursed belief, the most cursed beliefs, a most cursed belief, the most cursed thought, the most cursed thoughts, a most cursed thought, the most cursed word, the most cursed words, a most cursed word, the most cursed action, the most cursed actions, a most cursed action, the most cursed situation, the most cursed situations, a most cursed situation, the most cursed circumstance, the most cursed circumstances, a most cursed circumstance, the most cursed relationship, the most cursed relationships, a most cursed relationship, the most cursed number, the most cursed numbers, a most cursed number, the most cursed formula, the most cursed formulas, a most cursed formula, the most cursed symbol, the most cursed symbols, a most cursed symbol, the most cursed color, the most cursed colors, a most cursed color, the most cursed thing, the most cursed things, a most cursed thing, the most cursed way, the most cursed ways, a most cursed way, the most cursed place, the most cursed places, a most cursed place, the most cursed time, the most cursed times, a most cursed time, the most cursed event, the most cursed events, a most cursed event, the most cursed result, the most cursed results, a most cursed result,